Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday, September 18th. Ham Radio 2.0 shopping deals for this week, this weekend, and upcoming stuff happening in amateur radio. Kind of some amateur radio news today. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, today, first place that we always go is RNL Electronics. They have a LDG 9-to-1 Unun for $25, limit 2 per customer. LDG makes some really solid products. So you'll look at this thing and you'll see that there's an SO239 here on this end, and on the top these are made. They're screw down posts made to put wire on. So this is basically an Unun to do some sort of in-fed antenna, or maybe off-center fed antenna, since it's a 9-to-1. So I mean, you can. There's multiple things you can do with this. 200 watts PEP. That's really good. So it's not just for QRP. You can build yourself a really decent antenna with that. So $25 for that is pretty darn good. Today's special only. So not a bad deal at all. Down here on the front page, we've still got our Icon package here. External speaker, power supply, and desk mic for $369. You can do the speaker and power supply for $229, and the power supply and desk mic for $209. He's got this Oshang up here. That was there last time. The TS590 was there last time. 250 MFJ 259D. I think they've got a newer model out than that. But these MFJ analyzers are quite popular. This one goes all the way up to 230 megahertz. Look at that. That's cool. So you can go from 0.28 megahertz to 230 megahertz. So all of HF, 6 meters, 2 meters, 220. And even your commercial frequencies around 150 megahertz, your MERS frequencies around that same range, you could do all of that in there. So multi-purpose on that. These early alert tornado alerts, one of the guys, David, who is on he came onto my lunchtime live stream earlier this week. Oh, it's currently out of stock. He'll be getting more in. We're going to be giving away one of these along with several other items on my 50,000 subscriber count live stream giveaway. I'm going to have a few things up there. But these guys are pretty solid. I've got one here. I've been working on a video off and on for a while now. And it's a really good early warning detection system for severe weather, thunderstorms, tornadoes, all kinds of good stuff. But RNL Electronics sells them. After my live stream this week, I talked to David on the phone. David, one of the, I don't know if he's a manager or an owner or sub-owner. I don't know. He's one of the guys over there at tornadoalert.com. And he said that RNL is one of their big suppliers. So that is good to know. We're going to move over here and check this out. This is the news portion right here. Mr. Richard Lenore. This guy is a little bit off his rocker, which is why he and I get along so well. He posted this picture. Actually, I think it was a repost. These are all ICOM IC705s in the ICOM factory in the USA. In fact, that was shared by Ray Novak, and then Richard reshared it on his page, and I saw it from Richard's page originally. So IC705 times 4. There's 4 in that box, and look at all those boxes. So somebody commented on the post. When I first saw it, somebody commented on the post and says, "Wow, they're real." Oh, there it is right there. Looks like these things are real. U.S. shipment arrived today and being staged for shipment. That was 3 days ago that was posted, September 15th. I did speak to Roger at RNL Electronics, and he said that these should arrive at his location sometime early next week. They were shipping out of the ICOM warehouse to the retailers, and presumably all the retailers will get them about the same time. RNL, MTC, HRO, etc., etc. So We are almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We will see what happens. Next up is Gigaparts with their weekly specials that will start around noon today. Right now, these are not on their website, but by the time this video posts, they should be. I'm recording this early Friday morning, and Gigaparts is really nice about sending me these early bird specials that are going to post the same day. USB rechargeable batteries with purchase of select Rig Expert analyzers using this code GPGR. Save 10% on Mezzi and Paleoni premium coax cables with this code. 20% off of all Unit and CB radios. $20 off of a Bluetooth speaker mic. 20% off of a QRP Nano Keyer. 1 week only. Free acrylic Silver 5 with any CPU purchase. That's for computer stuff right there. Free Nano VNA H with any refurbished laptop purchase. There you go. Huh, that's pretty cool. You gotta purchase a laptop and get a free Nano VNA with it. So they're hitting you from both sides. So be sure to check out gigaparts.com/weekly specials. And again, that link will be in the description below. Moving over here, I'm on a mailing list for multiple retailers. And yesterday I got an email from Jerry at Connect Systems, and he said that these Xiegu, Shegu, however you want to say it, X5105 radios are now in stock. $579 is his price. And I went and looked, did some quick checking this morning. Most everyone else has these for $599. So that is like a $20 savings. So if you've been in the market for a Xiegu 5105, this thing has an internal battery, has a very large screen. It is a monochrome screen. It's not a big color screen like the G90, but it's much bigger than the G90. It does not have a waterfall either. But it's more compact. It's got an internal battery that's rechargeable. You just plug it in to charge it, and this is a solid radio. I know a couple of the other YouTube guys use this radio and really like it. So $579 today from Connect Systems. Also want to mention today, as I did last week, the Bridgecom Systems Ham Shack Pack DMR giveaway. That is still going on. The grand prize winner will receive an AT D578 UV3 Pro, which is their mobile radio. The fully loaded is the Pro model. A D878 UV Plus, which is the top of the line, or the fully featured HT. A Skybridge hotspot, which you will see a review video of on this channel on Monday. So be watching for that. Plug-and-play programming for both radios. USA International Hotspot Supercode. Tri-band mobile antenna, external speaker mic, extra battery clip. Bridgecom University, which is their training videos about how to set up and program your radios, all kinds of good stuff. Total of about $1,591, and which includes shipping. So that's what they're giving away in this Ham Shack pack. You can go down here and click on all these things and get extra entries. I share this link with you, and I get 10 extra points for sharing with you, and then you get your own custom link and can share with your friends or mailing list or whoever on your Facebook page, on your email list, or whatever you want. So, as I said in the past, if I win this, which I've not won one of these yet, I've entered these a few times and had multiple hundred entries like I do right here, but I haven't won yet. I don't know, maybe. But if I do end up winning one of these, I'll just probably do a re-giveaway, bring the Bridgecom Systems guys onto the show, let them talk about it for a bit, and we'll go from there. So it's always fun to enter for giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, this is something that I kind of forgot Gigaparts did. But once a quarter, and I didn't realize they did it so often, quite frankly. I was talking to these guys on the phone the other day, and they said, yeah, about once a quarter, they give away an FTDX101D. And they write it off as part of their advertising budget. And I'm like, man, that's really cool. I've seen them do it before. I've mentioned them on this shopping video in the past, but I didn't realize they did it so regularly. So I will share this link also, but it is gigaparts.net/sweepstakes. Enter to win a free Yaesu FT101DX. And I think you can come back here and enter daily. I think you can do that. Pretty sure you can enter once a day. So you can come back here and get one more entry every day that you come back to their website and put your name on here. I think he said, I said, well, how many people do you typically get entering? And he said, oh, like 1.8 million on the last one. I'm like, okay, but how many of those are multiple entries? How many unique people? And he said, oh, around 130,000. Woo! Look at that. A lot of people interested in that FTDX1. And that's a nice radio. It really is. That is a nice radio. I've seen one of these up close. One of the guys brought one to field day, and I got to tinker around with it for just a few minutes. But a $3,000 radio. And if you go look at the Sherwood reports, this one is like top of the line for receiver quality. Yaesu's upper end HF rigs have excellent receiver quality and excellent performance. Their lower end stuff is good, but it's, you know, you can kind of take it or leave it as compared to the other brands, but their upper end stuff is top notch. Really is. It's a nice looking radio too. That waterfall looks awesome. So go out there and enter for a chance to win. Be sure to do that. Link will be in the description below once again. This is my kit.co website, which I mentioned again last week. Best tri-band handheld of 2020 is my newest item, or my newest kit, I should say. I have a video upcoming. It's been recorded. I'm in the middle of editing it. It will be posted on the channel soon. We're going to be doing some more best ham radios for 2020 of different subject matters and different topics and whatnot. So tri-bands I've reviewed. These are the tri-bands I've reviewed on my channel. And you can go to kit.co and find all kinds of good stuff up here. New gift ideas for the ham radio operator. Lastly, we will show the shop.hamradio2.com website, which is also grapevineamateurradio.com. These are merch for this show and several of the other YouTubers Bunch shows. 741. I wore that t-shirt on my live stream the other day, except it was in black. Save Our Scotch. I really like that one. That was a brainchild of K8MRD. That's a nice shirt. Ham radio emoji. I've had quite a few orders of that shirt. That's the actual shirt there. It's not a very good picture. There it is. That's what it looks like. So we got some hats. We got some pint glasses. Some off-the-wall stuff. YouTubers Bunch. That kind of thing. So shop.hamradio2.com or Grapevine Amateur Radio. Thanks for watching, guys. Those are your specials for this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next week when we do the shopping video, I will be able to show you several links for where to purchase and get an IC705 immediately. Now, all of these sites that have the IC705, they're all on back order. I mean, I shouldn't say back order. They all have a backlog of orders to fill. But that does not mean you should wait, or you shouldn't order now, or that doesn't mean you should order now. I don't know. I don't know. Figure out where you want to get it from, and then contact your local retailer and ask them, A, if they're going to get enough to fill their backlog, and B, if they'll have any left over that you can order right now, if you want one. Not everybody's going to want one. So we'll see. 73, everyone have a good weekend.